Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Barber. I know my hair's jacked up right now. I just woke up and I was starting to do my manifestations. I'm reading my books, watching some videos, getting my day started. And I'm going to read you this passage that I just read right now. And I want to kind of talk on that, right? It's by Earl Nightingale. And it says, never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. The time will pass anyway. And that's what sticks out to me the most in this in that passage is the time's gonna pass by anyway. And not just on achieving your dreams and your goals. Uh I guess the way I see it is the time's gonna pass by anyway. So you better be doing what you love to do. You better find out what it is that you love, and you better go hard, man. There's a lot of stuff that I could tell you about my life, but I know I do a lot of that stuff already. It's just I want to tell y'all today is a good day. It's a great day. It's beautiful outside. Today's my day off, but I still have a lot of stuff that I got to do. I'm just waiting for some things to go through with my bank. I got to fill out some forms. And then once that happens, I have a really determination to accomplish setting the paperwork in for my barber college. And once I get that done, it's going to be like a big weight off my shoulders and just mentally preparing to be able to get my school going. And once I do that, I will start to manifest my next goal, which is to open up another barber college. And my next goal after that will be to purchase multiple homes. And that's, I know you're not supposed to talk too much about what your goals are. They say, oh man, keep them to yourself, moving silent and just achieve and blah, blah, blah. But for me, I want to, not too many people watch my videos anyways, but the people that do, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all going to gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of perspective, because I'm not here I don't need to have 1 million followers. I don't need to have all that. I'd rather have $1 million in my bank account than have 1 million followers. And that's what I'm working on. Like, I can wish it all I want, but you have to work on it daily. It might take 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. I don't know what it's going to take. But I put it out into the universe. I speak on it. I share with you guys. If y'all are watching, whoever watches, I think most of the time I only get like 10 views or whatever. Maybe I'm not marketing it right, or maybe it's only reaching the people that need to hear this. So either way, yeah, man, the time's gonna pass by anyway. So I would suggest to you guys to work on yourself, love yourself. I think this year, just recently, I started to really embrace that love for me. Take care of Joe, love Joe. What does Joe like? What makes him happy? And I know that we think a lot of times, success is going to bring all this happiness. And sometimes we buy a new car or a new house, or we do these things, which are great. I'm not against that. But we feel like we're going to have this sense of fulfillment. And in this life, it's just the journey. Like those are like little rewards for us, which is great. I want a nice house. I want to have nice cars and all that, but that doesn't make me who I am. What I want to do is I want to get to a point where my finances are so strong, I'm able to bless people. I'm able to give people opportunity. That's why my school is so imperative, because if I can talk to you and you're going to see my life, if I can show you the truth, the fruits of my labor, I could tell you, look, man, this is what I accomplished. Not in a bragging way. It's like, look, man, I'm going to show you what it takes to be able to get this. And it might not happen for you overnight. It might not be, like I said, 2-3 years for it, but it puts you on the right path to try to achieve that freedom of being able to take care of your family. You want to put your kid in a private school. You want to be able to be around your family, man. That's something that's very important to me. I got my youngest boy. He's 16 years old. I have not gone to see one of his basketball games. And I remember when I was in middle school, when I was in high school, my mom and my dad never went to one game, and that's a game that I love to play. Basketball was my life. And, and I know he knows what I'm doing. He knows what I'm going through, because I share with him every day. He sees me reading. He sees me studying. He sees me working. He sees my schedule. He knows, like, I wake up and I'm going at it. And I accomplish what I need to accomplish, and when I go to work, I'm at work busy, and he knows what I do with daily. He sees when I mail out stuff. He knows when I go to the bank and pay all my bills, and like when I have to mail out checks and all that kind of stuff. But the fact is that I talk to him about our future, and I talk to him about we're gonna be good, and it's because I'm putting in the work. It's not just because I'm praying about it or because I'm trying to manifest it. And which, yes, I believe you can speak into the universe and reap some rewards because you believe, and I believe that too. It's just I put the work in, man. Like I really do, and I want to tell y'all, like, the time's gonna go by anyway. So do what you love, man. Do what you love, and whatever career you're in, whether it's barbering, whether it's being a mechanic, whether it's being a doctor, whatever it is, man, do what you love to do and work on yourself and be the best you that you can be, for yourself, because I can't love my partner and my children and people if I don't love myself. I can't give you my best if I'm not giving myself my best. And that's what this year, and at the end of the year, right, I'm going through that where I'm just like, man, like every day when I manifest stuff and I meditate, I visualize myself to be at my peak, to be at the best that I can be, in order for me to be there for my barbers, to be there for the people that are going to be my instructors and the people that are going to work for me once I do open up my businesses. And that's what I want to do. I want to bless people with opportunity because I want to see them do great things. But I can't give somebody something if they don't know how to take care of it. It's like if you can't manage $100, I can't give you $10,000 because you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna waste it. It's gonna end up hurting you. So it's like instead of doing that, I want to help people and guide them and tell them like, look, man, this is how you need to take care of your money. These are the books that you need to read. I don't want you to think that it's all my doing. And then help them grow. And I want them to be better than me. I want people to do way better than me. But I want to focus on doing those things. I want to be able to do my artwork. I want to work on my art again. That's what I want to do. I want to spend time with my dogs, and I want to have a nice yard and a nice house to be able to do that at. And I want to share those kind of things with my children. Not to say I'm going to give them an easy path, but I want to be able to have them close by. Like I really do want to. I want to buy homes in an area where my children are closer to me, because I want them to spend more time with me, because I know I don't have a lot of time on this earth, and I'm not afraid to leave. Like, it's not that. It's just like I want to be the best that I can to give my children a better opportunity and a better quality of life. And that doesn't mean like materialistic stuff. That means for them to be at their highest vibration. That means for them to see with clarity and what this world really is, and stop focusing on all the negative and all the propaganda and all that stuff on TV, and stop trying to live like these celebrities and all like these people that we don't even know. And then we don't even know who's controlling them, because a lot of times they sign contracts that they got to be this different person. And I'm not about that life, man. I don't want that. I don't want to be a different person. I want to be what I'm destined to be here. And that's what I focus on. I really just I just get so motivated. And today I didn't wake up very happy. I didn't wake up motivated. I felt like I didn't get enough sleep. But the fact is that feeling good and feeling happy is your choice. It's your choice. You have to make that mental switch and boop, turn it on and say, you know what, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed out here. Look at this weather. It's great. I have a home that I'm living in. I got dishes. I got a kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I got light. I got money in the bank. I got, my health. I got my dogs are healthy. They're young. They're vibrant. They're running around having fun. My children are healthy. Everybody's doing good. And I just focus on all the blessings that I see and that I appreciate, because if I don't appreciate these little blessings, what makes you think I'm going to appreciate when I do accomplish my goals, when I do receive the blessings of finances and grow to be this person that I want to be? Like, I don't want to lose myself in that, trying to mimic somebody else and, oh man, I got to live in their box and whatever they say and whatever they feel like I need to be. Like, no, I'm going to be what I want to be. And I'm creating my own future and doing that because I think about it a lot. I write it down. And this is something that I read a lot daily, and I'm going to share it with you. So number one is you got to change your mindset. You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. And so if you want someone to be loyal to you, guess what? You got to be loyal. You want someone to be honest with you, you have to be honest. If you want someone to, be generous with you, you have to be generous. If you want someone to have mercy on you, you have to be merciful. And if you want people to, work hard for you, guess what? You got to work hard for them. And sometimes these things that I'm telling you, people may not reciprocate it because they're not at that level yet. But you're a guide. When you start doing these things, when you start taking accountability for yourself, you're no longer doing it for you. You turn into a guide for somebody, whether it's your children, whether it's your family, whether it's people that are close to you at work. That's what happens. Now you're a guide. Now you become a star. That doesn't mean you're going to have it all easy. It's not. I promise you, man, you're going to have a lot of heartaches. Some people are not going to believe in you. Some people may talk down on you, and some people may be mad because you start achieving what you're talking about. Sometimes you sound crazy until you wake up and you got, $75,000 in the bank and you're like, wow, how did this happen? And it's because daily you're putting in the work. And I'm not, it's not all about money, man. I hate having to use money as an example, but I know that money makes a difference. Money is a tool that we use to separate ourselves from the system that's in place. And if I can separate myself far enough, that means I can pull people out with me. And that's what I intend on doing. I want to pull people out and say, man, let's break away from that. We don't have to be running on that hamster wheel. We don't have to be driving all these cars and paying all this money to do this and that, man. We don't have to be like living that kind of life, trying to impress people that don't matter. Now, I'm not telling you can't have a nice car. What I'm saying is, instead of chasing that first, okay, let's put our money into investments first so we can have money that's coming in monthly. And then when you make that purchase, it's no longer a liability, because now you're able to sustain yourself. Because anything that you get, whether it's a business, whether it's a house, whether it's dogs, whether it's whatever, maintaining it is the hard part. And that's why you have to get your mind right to be able to maintain whatever it is that you got. If you buy a big house with a big yard, guess what you got to do? Take care of that house, clean that house. The more sinks you got, the more water you're wasting, all that kind of stuff. And you got to maintain it. The outside, AC, all that, man, is maintenance. You got a big yard, we got an acre in the back here. Guess how much it costs to get someone to come cut it? $200 and something that I got to pay someone to come trim all the grass, all the branches when it gets kind of crazy out there. So you have to have that kind of money to be able to do that every, I think my cousin comes every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, something like that, depending on the weather. When it's summer, I know he comes a lot because, man, if I don't get him to cut it, it gets bad. But anyway, just sharing with you what maintenance is, okay? So number 2, practice OQP, only quality people. That's who you want to surround yourself with. No longer can you attach yourself to people that are functioning on a low vibrant frequency. And what I mean by that is people that are very stagnant, people that are just hermits and stay home, or all they want to do is, be stuck in that mindset of being the victim. Like, oh man, my life sucks. I had a bad day. I'm this, I'm that, and they just stay stuck in that life. And it's like, bro, you can't be doing that. You got to be around people that are thinking big, that want to make money and want to make changes in life, want to help the family, want to leave a legacy, want to build. And I'm a Sagittarius, man, and you can't keep me down, bro. I've been down, and sometimes I'll lay down to rest, but you can't keep me down. And no matter what happens in my life, I always bounce back, because that's just who I am. So I don't know, if you're in tune with that, but for me, I know that. I realize that. I'm like, man, no wonder I'm so resilient. It's just you can't keep me down, because I want more and I want better. And sometimes that's a good thing. Some people admire that and some people don't. They're like, man, you're never content. You're never going to be happy. You're never going to appreciate, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, man, that's your view of life. Like, this is my view of life. That's your truth and this is my truth. And this is what's been given to me. This vision that I have has been given to me. It's a gift. So I have to nurture it. I have to take care of it. I have to protect it, because there's going to be people that are going to come talk down on me. I already know that. When I tell them like, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire, they may look at me like, man, you're crazy. How are you going to do that? How are you going to become that if you're just a regular dude? And it's like, when I answer them, they look at me like I'm crazy. It's just like, no matter, it doesn't matter what they think, because someone might have told them when they were little, like, oh, you can't, you tell somebody, hey, man, I'm gonna make it to the NBA. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to do that, man. You ain't no good. It's like Jay-Z's uncle told him, like, oh man, you ain't gonna sell 1 million records. And what did Jay-Z say in his rhymes? He said, man, I sold 1 million records like 1 million times. So you can't project any of that onto somebody, and they can't project on you. And don't take it when people say that. Just let it roll off of you, because whatever vision God's giving you, man, you gotta chase it. And for me, I want to do that. I embrace it. I welcome it. All the hardships that I've gone through, man. If I were to win the lottery tonight, right? Say I won, $200 and some million. I wouldn't. I would be very grateful, but I wouldn't be like trying to, oh man, let me post all this and let me post all that, and like, I know that if it were different circumstances, and yeah, man, you go crazy, because you're like, man, that's a lot of money, and I'm gonna do all this, and I can't wait, I'm gonna buy this house, and I'm gonna live this lavish lifestyle, because we've been programmed to think like the world. So for me, I'm like, nah, I'm still gonna stick to the plan. The plan is to open my schools. The plan is to invest. The plan is to buy a couple of homes, and also have that on my return. And yeah, man, I want to be able to bless more people with opportunity. And that's the thing. The people that are closest to me already, that have been down with me, those are the first people in line for me to bless. And I think that way. So regardless if I have the money in the bank or not, I'm already thinking along those lines. So when the money comes, nothing changes. Yeah, I'll be able to take some trips. Yeah, I'll be able to do more. But I don't want to. I don't want to attract negative. I don't want to attract the leeches. I don't want to attract anybody like that. So you have to be disciplined enough to keep your mouth shut when it comes to those things. You can still bless people. You can still bless your mom. You can still bless your dad. You can still bless your siblings, whoever. But you don't let anybody know what's going on, because I'm already a business owner. So they don't know how much money I got in the bank. They don't know if I got approved for a big loan. They don't know if I got a grant, for my school. They don't know all these things. So they don't know how much money I got. And so you want to keep it that way. And that's why a lot of times you keep your finances to yourself, because when you do start accomplishing things, and you make that switch in your mind that you want to manifest stuff into this world, and you want to do good, and you want to avoid the negative. Like I said, when I've been telling y'all, anytime negative thoughts come in, you got to just get away from them. Don't even entertain them. You're going to have thoughts. They're going to tell you like, nah, you're crazy. You can't even, no, this, like, it'll try to give you like the bad part of it, like the bad scenario, like, oh no, you're gonna get rejected for that loan, or oh no, man, that's not gonna work for you. Oh, your car's gonna break down, or all your house, or whatever. Like anything that you're trying to like accomplish and manifest, your brain sometimes gonna tell you the opposite. You're gonna have that little voice in your head telling you like, nah, you can't do it. Even your own being will go against that, and you gotta fight that off. I suggest that you eat healthy, man, and sharpen your mind. Read books. I try to read at least 25 minutes a day. I do my manifestations and all that, but I read other books. Right now, the book that I was starting today was The Psychology of Money, written by Morgan Housel. It's one of the most best and original finance books in years. So that's what I'm trying to learn, how to handle money. And because I want to attract money into my life, that's my whole thing right now. I want to accomplish my goals. I do want to attract money, and it's not for the fact that I love money, because it's not that, man. It's not about the jewelry and the diamonds and whatever. It's not about that. It's about the freedom for me and my family, and that's what it's about, man. And the people that I love, and the people that I've been following, the people that have been supporting me for all these years, like that's who I want to bless, and that's who I want to work with them. And it's not about like, oh, I'm gonna go and just give people money. I'm like, man, let's collaborate. How can we make money together? Like let's join forces, and let's make something happen for ourselves. What do you know that I need to know? What do I know that you need to know? And let's make it happen. And it's not something that is gonna be televised. Like it's not about that, man. It's about helping people, because if I can help someone else that's like-minded, then maybe they can make a difference in their city, and they can make a difference in their town, and they can make a difference in their neighborhood. So that's what I'm about, man. And let me tell you the last one, number 3 in my little list. Develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. And the way I speak into the camera, the way I am, this is who I am. Like I said, I shoot my videos. I don't edit them. I just record them as they are, raw. And then sometimes I post them. Sometimes I forget to post them because as soon as I get to work, I already got to get on the grind. But I try to post them as much as I can. And like I said, man, for the few people that are watching, I'm hoping that this is motivating you. I'm hoping that you're beginning to see the aura around me and knowing that this is not some mumbo jumbo. This is not fake. This is not no, like this ain't no stunt, nothing like that, man. This is real. This is my life. And this is what I'm going through. I've had a lot of heartache. I've had a lot of ups and downs. And I'm in a moment right now where I've picked myself off the ground and I rebuilt myself and I channeled my energy into me. I've been investing in me because I've been investing in people for a long time and I've been relying on people to help me to get through life. And now I'm like, I can't do that anymore. I need to love myself and I need to position myself to be better. And that's the goal. That is the goal, is to be better so I can be that person to help and give other people's opportunity. So this is your opportunity to do better. This is your opportunity. This is why you're watching this video. And hopefully you're beginning to understand how you need to change your paradigm, how you need to change your mind. You need to study what the subconscious mind, how it works. So there's a book that I have as well. It's in my room, but it talks about the subconscious mind. And it's fascinating how our mind works. And if you want to understand how it works, man, you just study marketing. You study how McDonald's always has these videos and how these marketing agents, like, they're constantly putting the same ads. And there's been studies at Harvard, there's been studies at Yale, there's been studies with psychology where you put somebody in a room and they're against something, but after a few hours of listening, they'll change their mind just like that because of the repetition. You repeat something. Even the Nazis used to use that on the Germans, where they constantly, the propaganda of hearing. Next thing you know, you just believe it. So it does work, whether it's for good or bad. There is no good or bad. It's like you do things and your mind subconsciously does not know. Your subconscious mind doesn't know right from wrong, whether it's real or not. But if you program it to believe that you will become a millionaire, then that's what it's going to believe. Whether you program it to believe that you're going to do whatever, it'll believe it and it'll start pulling, because we're all energy. It'll pull that stuff to you. So that's what the book talks about. There's a guy that I follow. His name is Dr. Joe Dispenza. That's someone else that I would say for y'all to go look, man, because I'm not making all this stuff up. I promise you there's a science behind it. And once I started believing it, man, my life has changed dramatically. And I'm telling y'all, man, it is fascinating how things have changed in my life. And I'm very motivated. And like I said, I want to achieve my goals. I want to achieve my dreams. I'm very motivated daily, but it doesn't stop. And even if I accomplish my goals, which I have been, I still keep on because I'm like, wow. And there's times when I have like tears of joy because I'm like, man, like I have favor. I have favor in my life and I have this protection over me. And it feels fulfilling, but it also feels like, what's the right word, man? It just feels like a very complete, like the piece of my life that was missing is now in me now. Like I always felt like I was just roaming around and now I have a guide. And because I have that guide, I feel so like fierce about it, like so determined. Like, man, if you tell me I got to run through that wall to get to the other, I'm going to run through that wall. Like, that's how determined I am to become what I'm planning to be, like what I want to be. And like I said, man, I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm not that, but in my mind, I am. In my mind, I already think like that. In my mind, I think about, okay, man, if I had $1 million in the bank, what would you do, Joe? And I write it down. And I'm like, all right, man. So because I already have a plan, I don't have to, when it comes, I don't have to be like, oh, man, now I got this money, man. And I don't have that. I always felt like when I received a lot of money, I get the butterflies and I'm like, oh, man, it's a lot of money. What am I going to do with it? Oh, man, I'm going to go get this. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to spend it on blah, blah, blah. Like a bunch of BS. I don't think like that anymore. I'm like, you know what? I got to have a solid plan. I'm going to spend this much money on this. I'm going to invest money in that. I already have things in place. I'm already investing in crypto. I'm already investing online. I'm already looking for houses. I'm already following gurus that do real estate. I have so many real estate friends in San Antonio that I can reach out to and say, you know what, man, this is my plan. I already reached out to 2 of them. I have 2 more that I have to contact today. Like the ball is in motion. I'm preparing to receive these blessings, even though I haven't got them yet. But when the day comes, man, I promise you, it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna be able to share that with you. And you're gonna see all these videos, and you look back, you're like, damn, this dude really did it. And if he can do it, I know I can do it. And if you have questions and all that, when the time comes, I know, and the time will come. So that's what I'm doing, man. It's 9:51. I gotta go. I was supposed to hit the gym, and I didn't hit the gym today, so I gotta go get ready. I gotta take care of a lot of stuff, and I'm just waiting for the bank to call me so I can finalize my line of credit that I did with them. So then once I do that, then I can finalize all my paperwork for my barber college. And once I do that, man, I'll probably post a video once I go to the post office and mail off the package. And I'm gonna just feel like overwhelmed because I've been wanting this school to open for a long time, and I was like stuck I was stuck. I couldn't move forward because the way things were working out, I had to pay all my debt, I had to fix my credit, I had to do all these little things, and I was just stuck in the mud, man. And now I got out of the mud, and now I'm just like 4-wheel drive. Let's go. Where are we going? Let's make it happen. Because I was stuck in the mud, it built up that strength. I built up the strength to not only love myself, but also find myself and know like, okay, Joe, you're on the right path, bro. Keep going, keep going. This is meant for you to do. So here I am, man. And you could see it in my voice. You could hear it in my voice, how passionate and how whole I feel. So I want to share that with y'all, and hopefully it does resonate with you, and hopefully you're at a point in your life where you're like, you know what, man, I need to make some changes in my life. I need to stop drinking. I need to stop doing this. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop hanging out with these bums. I need to stop hanging out or gossiping or whatever. Like, take all that out of your life. Take that out of your diet. Stop watching Netflix all day. Work on your goals. Work on things that you love, and work on you, man. And hopefully this video helps you in some way, man. So if it does, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a message, man. Something, because then it enables me to know, like, you know what, whoever that is, I'm gonna go ahead and pray for that person, because they're on the path too. You're on the path too. When you let me know that, I at least know that. So, all right, man. Well, I gotta let y'all go. Y'all have a blessed day, and stay faded, man.